Hey. uh, I don't even know how to start this. It's like fucking. It's almost 6 a.m. right now, and I just can't sleep. And I got nothing better to do. This is gonna be unscripted. It's just gonna be a fucking mess to comb through, but whatever. I'll just fucking do it. I'm just going off of what's off the top of my head until I can fall asleep. But obviously, there has been a hell of a lot going on with Smash this year. It's been a pretty rough year for Smash. It really has. I'm not the most active person in the Smash community. I was really only starting to get the opportunities to go to tournaments like beginning of this year, and then look what happened. But I'm not gonna sit here in front and not say that Smash has been a huge part of my life for even upwards of a decade. I have played this game since I was in middle school. It was one of the first games I ever really wanted to play growing up. I remember like being at my friend's house and he had Melee. I was like, oh my god. I was so excited. I just picked Bowser and just used B moves the whole time and just used special moves. Not much has changed. I'm a Pac-Man. What's going on right now is, at the time of recording this, I should be trying to start recording and editing a Smash speculation video regarding Fighters Pass 2. With most of the stuff that's been going on in regards to... This is mainly in regards to the recent shutdown of the Big House 5. Not 5, but it's just the online Big House that was going to happen with Slippy and Nintendo's response to it. And it's draining, is the best way to put it. It's hard for me to sit here and want to literally make probably a 30 plus minute video that is going to like kickstart my channel pretty much on a game and a company that have just been so disingenuous and honestly flat out cruel to its community. And I know people are going to hear that coming from me after everything that happened in June and July, that whole fucking mess. But I can tell you for a fact, even with the little experiences I've had in this community, there is a lot of just great people. Good, caring, passionate people who want nothing but the best for this game, this company, and its fans. And it just fucking hurts that it like actually it really does pain me that this company just continues to squander that. You are so Nintendo, I'm looking you like dead in the eyes here. You are so undeserving of this audience if this is how you're going to treat them, with nothing but like love and passion for your game. And I understand things about like copyright and modding and shit like that. I understand. But none of this would happen in the first place if you just took the proper measures to actually provide your fans with an experience. We're going to be straight up here. I'm pretty sure if you've been a Nintendo fan within the past like 5 years, you're extremely tired of this company cutting corners with a lot of their shit. But let me go over here real fast. This you see this console right here? This is it's one of their best consoles, like, bar none. We can all agree on that. It's great. It has a ton of great games. It has a great library of games. The actual gimmick of it is neat for Nintendo standards. But the issue is that Nintendo's issue within the past like 5 years is that they do something really good and then just think that they can just fucking half-ass the rest. Nintendo would be like a student in fucking college passes one class and thinks they have the right to graduate. It's honestly, frankly, it's embarrassing if I'm being honest. And I understand Nintendo was never these guys that were like hard edge cutting graphics, fucking like revolutionizing the industry and shit like that. Nintendo has always been about catering to its audience, catering to the people that care about Nintendo. And frankly, at this point, it just seems like they don't even give a shit about us. And that doesn't hurt me. It's a fucking multi-million-dollar company. But what it does make me feel like is exactly that. Why do I care? Why do I care about promoting these games? Why do I care about playing Ultimate? Actually, Ultimate should be my favorite game of all time. I love Smash. I've been playing Smash since I was fucking 12. It has been such a huge part of my life. I've dumped so many fucking hours into these games. And Ultimate should be the so many things about it are right. The roster, literally so many changes, like stage hazard toggle and fucking the final smash meter, shit like that. Just things that we asked for that we finally got. But then it's like we still can't even get the bare minimum of good online. And Nintendo, I think you need to understand this. Rollback is not hard to implement. I'm sick of hearing this excuse from fucking Japanese developers and fucking everyone that sucks their fucking cock about this. Fucking rollback is not hard to do. It's not hard to do. Brawlhalla has rollback. Another fucking free-for-all item party game has fucking rollback. I know it looks like a fucking Flash game, but even then, that shows you that studios with less resources care more about giving their fans a fucking enjoyable experience. ARMS has rollback. That's probably why it's the game fucking Nintendo shills is their big online fucking competitive fighting game. But they don't even care enough to add enough content in the game to keep people around. That's exactly my point. I'm literally just going in circles. And so are they. Like, the literal best-selling fighting game of all time. One of the most, like, recognized, like, sought-after series in all of gaming. And you can't even give us a good online experience in 2020. During COVID-19. Again, bare minimum. Just bare fucking minimum. Constantly. The fact that a game like Ultimate has the attention and fucking and following it has, when a game like Killer Instinct, I know I shill it all the time, but I shill it for good reason. It's what introduced fucking seasonal fucking character additions. It has rollback. It has a decent enough story mode for what it is. It had a great roster of characters. It has community funded tournaments that are endorsed by the developers. It had a group of developers two different groups of developers that came in and saved this game from the fucking brink to keep providing content to a fucking publisher that probably didn't even care. Microsoft at least cared enough to bring Killer Instinct back. That's as much as they cared. But they won't bring it back again, probably. Unless we fucking talk about it. And yet you go online and go on Twitter every fucking day. And there's people telling Nintendo, hey, can we just please fix Ultimate Wi-Fi? And we can't even have that. I would literally have no complaints about fucking Ultimate other than the buffering system. About the gameplay. I really wouldn't. It would just be character-specific stuff. Whatever, I fucking hate Robin. Get over it. I don't like Robin. I'll live. But the fucking buffering system is a byproduct of shitty fucking Wi-Fi. Something they can't even... And they said they I know people will be like, well, he said he tried to get rollback and they just couldn't get it to work. That's not something you just skimp out on. That's your fucking job to fix that. That's not my fucking job. It's not some guy in, like, some guy's fucking... Should be some guy's fucking pet project to fucking add rollback into Melee in his basement. This, I know. Again, I know. Even if we get fucking Melee on Switch, it won't be the same. But I at least want them to put an effort in. And at the very fucking least, I want them to stop getting in the fucking way. Melee has done nothing but good for you the past 20 years it's been out. People wouldn't care about Smash if Melee wasn't as good as it was. And I know it wasn't supposed to come out that way. It's a very rushed game. It's a very buggy game. But maybe bugs, maybe shit like that should just be allowed. Wanna know why I love Ultra Kill so much? It's because people just figured out cool shit to do in the game, like the shotgun parry and fucking slam storage and shit like that, and Akita kept it in the game. Because it was a cool thing that players found out about. And there was cool ways to implement it. And I understand Smash is, at the end of the day, in Sakurai is a fucking party game. But, like, are movement options bad for a casual player? Is good netcode a problem for a fucking casual player? That shouldn't be a problem for anyone. It's fucking ridiculous that they make it out to be a fucking problem. It's not a problem. It blows my mind Harada fucking scoffs off people, like, talking about GGPO and shit like that. The reason we talk about it is because it works. It's good. It's proven. Just because you don't know how to fucking do it doesn't mean it's bad. God, man, I'm so tired of it. And the crazy part is I'm gonna probably keep working on this video and get it out just because it's my thing, something I made that I care about, even if it has to do with Smash. But I'm the whole reason I'm doing this is because I made that video on my passion for Smash. I like talking about character speculation. It's fun. It's just something fun for me to do. It's something I like doing because I care about the game. It's the same reason people fucking still play Melee 20 years later. Because they fucking love it. And Nintendo just fails to fucking recognize that. For whatever reason. I'm not gonna act like fucking this year was like that community got fucking torn apart and ripped up. But that's why you fucking come in now and you try to rebuild something from the good people that are left. Because there are good people. And you know that for a fucking fact. Because no one would give a shit about your games otherwise. And that's a fucking fact. You get off on brand recognition alone. Would I really be playing Ultimate right now compared to any other platform fighter? If it wasn't just for the characters? I really wouldn't. Rivals is better. Rival is fundamentally a better game that provides both casual and fucking competitive players a good experience. It doesn't have rollback, and it sucks, you know what? Yeah. I love to have rollback in Rivals. I love to have rollback in every fighting game. But at least most of the time when I'm playing Rivals, I'm not being pissed off by a fucking awful buffering system put in to just make do with shitty Wi-Fi. Because Dan was smart enough to realize that fucking if I don't enjoy playing the base game, why the fuck would I enjoy playing it online? I don't even sometimes I just don't even enjoy playing Ultimate alone. I have to play with other people, and I can't even do that right now. Unless I go out in person. And people get on you for that even. It's like, what the fuck else am I supposed to do? It's just so fucked. Pokemon too. Pokemon is one of my favorite game series of all times. Of all times. I love those games. I will always give a Pokemon game a chance. But fucking Crown Tundra's out, and I haven't even touched Isle of Armor yet. So I'm just bored. I'm playing fucking Radical Red just to use Gen 8 Mons. Well, that's not even really Nintendo. That's kind of Game Freak, but it's the same boat. It's the same ideology. Just thinking you can keep riding your coattails of fucking just being a brand when in actuality you don't fucking care. You care the bare minimum. Here's all the 3D Mario games on Switch. Buy it right now or never at all. And maybe we'll be nice enough to add fucking analog control into Sunshine later. Like, what happened to this company, man? I'm so grateful Ultimate exists. I really am. It was awesome to finally get to see all these things I really wanted in a Smash game finally happen. And that's why it hurts so much more that I don't even enjoy playing it most of the time. I love Smash. I fucking love Smash. I have no shame in saying that. I've met so many awesome people through Smash. I want better. I want Nintendo to be better for their own sake. Because I don't want to hate them. I don't want to sit here and record these fucking rants. I wouldn't be doing this otherwise if I didn't care. This becomes even more bothersome when I think there's so many other games that should be getting the attention that this game has that will never have it. Killer Instinct should have the attention fucking Ultimate has. Tekken should have the attention Ultimate has. At least Harada tries. At least Harada doesn't fucking shut down tournaments of his own fucking game. Because you're too fucking stupid enough to implement a fucking good netcode. You are stupid. You're dumb. It has never been easier to do. And if there's anyone in the entire world that has enough resources and fucking people capable of doing that, it's you. And you keep fucking failing. You have been failing since fucking 2008. Get with the fucking times. Honestly. Or at the very least, just don't get in the fucking way. We'll do it ourselves. We really don't need you. We haven't needed you for the fucking past... the past 20 years. But I want you to be here. And it really sucks that you don't. You just don't feel the same. And I'm not the only one who feels this way. Play Rivals. Play Killer Instinct. Play games from people that truly appreciate your passion for them. And it just... You made me hate a game that had Wolf in it after 10 years. I just wanted Wolf back. That's all I wanted. I got K-Roll too and fucking Incineroar and I don't even like it. I got Banjo and I don't even like it. Because you just put in all these little steps to impede a game experience that literally anyone can enjoy. Casuals will not be hurt by you implementing more things for a competitive scene. They really won't. They'll probably enjoy it more and want to get better at it. Or just play the exact same way they've been playing. And just have just as much fun. That's the thing with Nintendo, is fun. It's always been about fun. And I'm just not having fun anymore. At all. At all, to be honest. I gotta go back to have fun. I gotta go back to fucking Melee with a rollback netcode to have fun. I gotta go back to Pokemon Platinum to remember what a fucking good Pokemon game is. It's just fucking ridiculous that it's even like gotten to this point. You're somehow becoming worse than Xbox and Microsoft. Because they're just... Microsoft is just blindly ignorant to their place in gaming. Nintendo is willfully ignorant. Because they just don't want to do it any other way. The spirit that Iwata brought to this company has just died. It died with him, unfortunately. It is really fucking sad to say. A game like Pokemon Gold and Silver got made because Iwata took the extra time to try and help out and make it good off his own free will. And I don't think there's a lot of people working at Nintendo and making games for Nintendo that have that anymore. Everyone just seems kind of drained. Sakurai probably had a fucking headache coding Steve into fucking Smash. You really think he wants to hear about fucking rollback netcode and all this shit? And I'm grateful for what we have, but like, isn't that weird that I would rather have a fucking Smash game with a roster of like 8 characters and just good netcode than Ultimate? That's fucking pathetic. It really is. We should be fucking upping the ante. That's always what we should be doing with anything we make. Because otherwise, what's the fucking point? You want to fucking waste your life and wall around in fucking mediocrity? Be my fucking guest. Just don't blame us when we don't want to play it. I should just go to bed. I'm so exhausted. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and probably work on that fucking Smash video. Just because as a person, I'm so incapable of just fucking saying to myself, you know what? Maybe this chapter of my life is done. With these people, with this game, with this company. This isn't even just about Nintendo, and I'm just getting into other shit that shouldn't even be a part of this. But man, oh man. I wouldn't say this shit if I didn't care so much, but I do. And I wish they would just care the same way. But they don't. And if they do, they're really not good at showing it. Almost the opposite. If you see this, have a good night. Or good day, or wherever the fuck you are. I gotta go to bed.